All right, we got some interesting football matchups for both the Packers and the Vikings this week.
I know, we're not Daniel Torelli, but we're going to do our best, all right? Green Bay travels to Denver to face the 11-2 Broncos.
The Vikings are going to go to Dallas to face the Cowboys on Sunday Night Football.
Yeah, let's get to the Packers. Fresh off a win over the Bears last week, looking to keep their lead in the NFC North. There you see it, that interception that closed down the game. But the Broncos are no slouch themselves. They're winners of, believe it or not, 10 in a row and haven't lost a game at home at all season. Experts are calling this one a toss-up, but if there are any cheeseheads willing to make the trip to the Rockies to see it in person, the cheapest tickets right now are going for about $350.
Oof. Well, then we got the Vikings with just a 1% chance to still make the playoffs. Not a good sign when Milk has a higher percentage, but they still have a lot to play for. J.J. McCarthy will have a chance to build on his success last week where he threw for a trio of touchdowns against the Commanders. I'm like, who is this guy? Also an opportunity for Justin Jefferson to get back on track. The superstar wideout, no fault of his own, has just 15 yards receiving over the last two games.
Yeah, without Daniel Torelli talking sports, we're going to use this time to offer up our picks for both of those games.
Okay, so I made up my pick for the first game. Here it is. I think actually the Broncos are going to win this one 17-14. It's nothing against the Packers here. They're undefeated at home this season, the Broncos. So I got to give them the advantage here.
They do have a pretty good record there. My picks are 32, there's a high-scoring game here, 32-21. I do also go for the Broncos. I think with just everything that the momentum they're building on, I think they're going to take this home game home.
Yeah, and I also took the Broncos actually, and I didn't hear what these guys said beforehand. 21-17 is what I'm going with, so I'm kind of in the middle of the pack as far as scoring. So Dan's going low scoring, Laura's going high. Kind of right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
We thoroughly jinxed the Broncos. There you have it. The Packers are going to win coming up on Sunday. As for the Vikings game, Adam, what do you got?
28-16. I think that they're going to carry on that momentum. You know, the Cowboys defense isn't all that great, and we should have a little bit an easier time passing against the Cowboys.
All right, my pick. It was against the Commanders that we won last week, so now we're playing against Cowboys. I'm actually going for Cowboys. Sorry, Vikes fans, I love you guys. 28-14. I do think Vikings are going to put up some touchdowns, but I feel like the Cowboys are going to take this one.
We love you, Laura, because now we're not going to jinx it for the Vikings since you picked the Cowboys.
Yay!
I've got the Vikings winning a close one. I think it's going to be a good game. J.J. looks a lot better. Dallas defense is horrendous. Vikings are going to win it 24-21. Hey, we should be sports anchors.
We should. Yeah. We've got this down.
Good job, boss.
Good job,
we miss Daniel still.
Yeah, we do.
We do. Well, I think a quick picture.
Yeah, let's take a look at a quick picture here. Pop that up. There we go. Fred sent this picture in from Two Harbors, a steamy Lake Superior.
All right, we'll see you at 10. Daniel's not here for sports tonight, so we're kind of hijacking the segment a little bit. We're having some fun. Super Bowl 60, less than 2 months away now. The NFL playoffs race really heating up. Yeah. We thought we'd look back on our Super Bowl predictions from before the season.
That's right. If you remember, back in September, we polled the entire newsroom and got everyone's selection. So let's roll it back and take a look. First up, we have our chief, of course, Adam Lorch. Adam, you took Buffalo, which is still looking pretty solid. Buffalo, of course, was 6-1 odds to start the season and would be looking a lot better if it wasn't for the Patriots, who are also leading that division. What are your thoughts right now as we get closer to?
You know what? I still don't hate that pick. You know, 8.5 to 1 odds. I would still put money on that.
Yeah, they were, of course, also the pick of morning anchor Sydney Whitty, 4 p.m. anchor Ryan Half, and our former sports anchor Alexis Bass. But of course, we all know she's out in Vegas, so we're gonna just change her pick to the Raiders.
Ooh, ouch. Up next, we've got the great Laura Lee, who kept it local with the Vikings for the Super Bowl. Are you kidding me?
I love my Vikes, but yeah.
Okay, well, the Vikes, they were a risky pick to start the season, but we didn't know how risky. Minnesota will need to win their last 4 games and get some help from other teams just to make the playoffs. Their odds to make the playoffs right now, 100 to 1. I think it's like a 1% chance. You're saying there's a chance.
There's still a chance, you guys. Yeah, I don't know.
You're going to try to defend that pick in any way?
Well, not with what I've been seeing
Yeah.
lately. I know, it's so sad to say.
Yeah. Hunter McCullough picked the Vikings as well, so you got some company. Maybe he should focus more on forecasting. KQ Morning Show instead.
And then, of course, we have Dan, who took the defending champion, the Eagles. They were a strong pick at the start of the season at 7-1, but they're maybe some trouble right now in Philly as they have lost 3 in a row. They're still 11-1 odds right now. What are your thoughts? You still behind the Eagles?
I'm so glad to. I've never been so glad to be wrong in my entire life.
Right.
I hate the Eagles. I love to see them lose. I'd love to be wrong here.
So why did you pick them?
Because I thought they'd win.
Yeah,
it wasn't who do I want to win. It was who do I think is going to win.
Yeah.
True.
So then we got sports director Daniel Chiarelli. He took the Ravens. Boy, that sounded like a
perfect,
great
yeah,
pick.
right?
And now it looks absolutely terrible because they've been really terrible of late. But, you know, they're still in the playoff hunt. It's not impossible. They trail Rodgers and the Steelers in the AFC North, and now their odds have dropped to 27-1. Our director, Ryan, also picked the Ravens. So the current Super Bowl favorites, none of us picked. Not a single one of them. The Rams, the Packers, and the Seahawks are the hot teams right now.
Yeah.
Rams leading the way, 4-1 odds to take it all. That's why we don't anchor sports.
You know, and Seahawks, I think we're all kind of excited because we have a little bit of Vikings connection to the Seahawks.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see Darnold go all the way.
It just sucks that he couldn't do it with us all the way.
It's such a what a Minnesota sports thing. Oh, we used to have that guy on our team,
Yeah,
so go
right.
them, you know? Good grief.
Still exciting to see him play, though.
Yeah, we'll be right back.